everybody, and welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, Part 2. My name is Susan LaCroix, and I am filming with my daughter, Julie, but she's a couple states away. So good morning, Julie.
Good morning or
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Absolutely. Today is Sunday, May 5th, and Julie and Jim just arrived home from their Stampin' Up! Trip to Mexico. So we're filming before they even leave, but just so you know, as you're watching this, that they just got home. All right. Let's see. What else, Julie? I'm sure you had a fabulous time.
Oh, I am certain that we will have a fabulous time. I'm looking forward to just relaxing and spending some time not working and just
Yes.
sitting and relaxing. That's it. Just doing nothing. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I feel like we so need this vacation, and so yeah, we don't have a whole lot planned. We haven't scheduled every last minute. We're just going to enjoy the beautiful resort. Is all inclusive, so I think that's really exciting and so much to do right there. So I'll have more, I'm sure, to tell you about it next time.
Yes.
But big excitement at home and everywhere while we were gone. The new catalog launched.
Yes. Yes. And I'm so excited to be able to open it up and share it with you today. So why don't we do just that? Let me flip to my desktop and we'll get going. All right. So I just would be remiss if I didn't remind you about this phenomenal starter kit special that's going on right now through the end of May. And this is an 82 USD value of product, in color products that you will get for free. So the starter kit is $99. You get to choose $125 worth of product, and you will automatically get the ink pads, a pack of the assorted cardstock, a pack of the assorted designer series paper, and the Stampin' Write markers. Phenomenal.
Such an amazing deal.
It is. But now, though, ta-da!
Yay!
Woohoo! The
Ooh,
annual
you had
catalog.
your spiral bounds.
I did. I do this for my hostess club. So they always get a spiral bound. It's kind of one of the perks for
Where do
being.
you go to get that done? Just the local print
There's a
shop?
local printer in the town, kind of 2 towns over a little bit. So, and I just smile when I go in there with my cartons of catalogs. And he goes, "Oh, new catalog. Yep, yep." There's a couple other of my team members, I think, who also go there. So they're
I love
very
it.
nice. It's a man and his father. So
Oh,
they're just a lot of fun. Okay, so I know you probably heard a lot of Scuttlebutt if you haven't already gotten your hands on a catalog and gone through it. I love this new layout. I just do. It's fresh and it's new and it's organized and it makes sense to me. So I know some people are struggling a little bit, and my advice is give it time. Continue to go through it and learn it, and then I hope you will come to love it as much as I do. So I'm just going to, before I flip to what we're going to use today, I just want to give you I'm not going through the whole catalog because we'd be here all day. So it's divided into sections. So the first section is called step-by-step crafting and quick and easy options. And these are for new crafters who've not done it, don't know where to start. Kits are a great way to do that, as well as some of the options that Stampin' Up! Is offering. It just makes getting started so easy. There is one page. Let's see, where is it? Oh, you think I can find it now? I cannot. There it is. All right. One of the things I had wished was like a guide to where to get started, how to get started. And Julie was new as well, but she already had been stamping for a little bit. This page, top 10 crafting essentials, and it just kind of walks you through some of the product to help you start your journey. My only issue is that I think the demonstrator should be number one, but that's just And then something that they've not done before, but I love, and I hope they continue it, is on the bottom of page 22, a little inspiration. They've given us
Yeah.
a bunch of card sketches, which you will see throughout the catalog with different product. So I don't know how many times I've had people say, "Oh, I'm not creative. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start making a card." Right here. There you go. So then it's divided into, well, one of the things I like is when the section under creativity your way, it's all the sweets. All the sweets in their glory, every product with their ordering numbers, everything is right there. So you don't have to flip back and forth. And it's sweet after sweet after sweet. And then following the sweets are bundles after bundles after bundles. There's a section called Encore in which there are some returning product. Now, they're going to be small images that basically just cover 3 or 4 pages. But if you want to see them larger in their glory, go to last year's catalog because then you can find them, or the mini catalog. Okay. And then it's followed by some of the usual stuff. And the index in the back is a great way to find stuff too. All right. Just brief enough, I hope, to just wet your whistle to go through this book. We are going to use Country Woods today, and this is a mega sweet. And I love this stuff. This is me.
I was just gonna say that. This is such a you sweet.
It really is. So there's a bunch of beautiful samples here, which you can certainly case. And then we get into the product. Now, this product has 2 bundles. This is the Country Birdhouse and then Country Flowers. Now, Country Flowers was the bundle that I picked to do our after hours session of stamping.
On stage, yeah.
On stage. Yeah, that was mine. So again, no surprise. I looked at the offerings, went, yep, that one, I'm getting that one. This also comes with 2 sets of designer series paper. So kind of a lacy, delicate one and some wood grains, which are great. There are some embellishments, which I'm going to show you a little trick, how to get them out of the package. And then an embossing folder and then some ribbons. And this is the 2-pack ribbon with petal pink and white ribbon. And I'll show it all to you in detail, but just wanted to kind of show you the suite. So everything is right here. And then we go into another suite. So love it, love it. Let's start going through it. Country Flowers. This is a photopolymer stamp. It's 13, and it's got some great images if you're a country girl. Then there's 15 coordinating dies, which die cut out like the teapot and the little lid to the teapot, the stool, the milk can, the flowers, and there's a couple of greetings with heartfelt sympathy, flower market, best friend ever, sending love, and lucky to know you. And here's that designer series paper. And I don't know if it goes with or without it or whatever. I just that's how I set it up on my desktop here. So this is 12 by 12 paper. I cut it into 6 by 6, so it's easier to kind of go show you. But a lot of the images are the same, just in different colors. But just some soft, pretty, midnight, misty moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Is probably the darkest, but even that is kind of a softer blue. And then the backside. I love this backside. I thought of denim blue jeans right here and some
Yes.
nice.
Is that basic beige?
It is basic beige. So that's part of the colors in here. Misty Moonlight. We got some smoky slate, some basic gray, pink, petal pink, and
Metal pink. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's it.
Gray granite?
I think it's not. I put my
Oh, you said smoky slate.
Yeah, it is. So that is the one set of designer series paper. The second bundle is Country Birdhouse. And the fonts are very similar. So you can mix and match the greetings. Hoping you have the best day ever. Happy birthday. Hello, friend. And this is also a photopolymer stamp set. And it has 13 images, some tiny flowers, the birdhouse, of course, and of course we have to have the bird, right? And then some embellishing kind of stamps. The die set for this is great. It is 23, and I'm going to show you a project I made. And just a couple different uses of this die and how you can use it. So a die cuts out the birdhouse and some different like tops or roofs of it. And just, you know, stand, and you, if you wanted to hang your birdhouse, you could do that. Just great. And I love this wood grain paper. Love it, love it, love it. So again, it's 12 by 12. And it's the same colors, except we have an addition. So we have Misty Moonlight. We have little pink. I should have gotten the colors out and I didn't.
Pool Party is the lighter blue.
Thank you. Pool Party.
Yeah,
So
and then some
just some,
pecan pie as well.
yeah. So just some different colors and patterns that I think will just, it's going to be great, actually. And here's the flip side of this. So just some more wood grain patterns, dark, light colors. Take your pick. Great stuff. All right, let me just show you this ribbon live and in person. So it has kind of a diagonal pattern texture to it, but it's very soft. And so both the petal pink and the basic white. And then we have this embossing folder, which is really lovely. So you'll see it on my project that I'm doing.
This really is a mega suite. Oh my gosh.
Well, and there's one more, the last thing. Here's some embellishments. And these are basic gray and smoky slate pearls. And they're really
Ooh.
lovely. Two different sizes of each one. I'm going to show you a trick that one of my club members actually showed me that she saw online from another demonstrator. I always struggle with the cello bags, and I end up getting embellishments stuck everywhere. Take your snips, snip up the side, and then you can just pull them out.
Oh, look at
I
that.
know. Isn't this brilliant? Now watch, it's not going to let me pull it out. What's it stuck on? All right. Oh, come on now. Did it not cut all the way? There we go. Then you can take what you need and then just slide them right back in.
Oh, that's
Isn't that great?
brilliant.
I love it. I love it. Okay. You want to see what I'm doing?
I do. I wasn't sure about the country birdhouse. I got the stamp set, but not the dies, but I feel like I'm gonna
Mm,
regret that.
yeah, you are. You are, Julie. You are. All right. So I am bringing out my pieces. And this week I remembered to add some measurements. So our card base is Misty Moonlight, 5.5 by 8.5. It's scored at 4.25. My inside piece is 4 inches by 5.25. Excuse the scribble. I started to put the wrong measurement down. I also have a piece of the smoky slate, also 4 inches by 5.25. I have a scrap of basic white to do the bird. I have a piece of the smoky slate, 1/2 inch by 3 inches for the greeting, which is done. I have a piece of the designer series paper, 3 inches by 4 inches. And I have a piece of basic white, 3 3/4 by 5 that I have run through that lacy embossing folder.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? All right. Let me get rid of all my Post-it notes and we'll get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is some stamping. And I'm going to start with the birdhouse and the bird. So I wanted to conserve paper. So it's a 3 inch by 4 inch piece and it barely fits. But it fits. All right, let me get my wipes right now. Because I can already anticipate what's going to happen. Let me check my hands. Okay, I'm good. Just make sure I'm in camera here. And I've already made a mistake
Oh no.
Supposed to be black memento.
Oh, I almost said something and I thought, well, maybe it wasn't in Misty Moonlight.
Nope, it's supposed to be memento. So excuse me while I clean my stuff. And now I will have ink all over me. All right, let's try this again.
Well, at least you caught it before you stamped.
Yeah. That would have not been too good. Now, this designer series paper has, if you look at the whole 12 by 12 sheets, there's some lighter and some darker shades. This one tends to be on the darker, but I think it'll work just fine.
Oh my gosh, I love it
I know,
already.
I know, right? So I have not done this in a while, stamping on designer series paper. And I can't even remember. I know it was at an on stage, and I can't remember if it was Shelley or Sarah or somebody else who did this. And I said, yeah, stamp on designer series paper. Why not? All right. And then I'm going to stamp while I have the black out. I'm going to stamp the bird, also in Memento ink. And then I'm going to close this up before I do something I shouldn't. And then for this, along this edge, there's this great little, it's almost like a fleur-de-lis. So I'm just going to stamp it in here.
And this is the Misty Moonlight ink, right?
This is Misty Moonlight. That is correct.
Oh, that's pretty. That adds just kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, yeah. While I have this out, let me get my inside piece and get my inside greeting, which is going to be hoping you have the best day ever to go along with our birthday greeting. All right. And we will close and check the fingers. All right, a little bit on the thumb. Put this aside. We're not quite done with this. So what I'm doing on the bird house is coloring in the scallops and then the bottom piece and then their doorway as well as the perch. It just adds a little pop to it. This reminded me, I asked your dad, it's a nice day today. I don't know if he's in the middle of something, but we have a few birdhouses, which we have been collecting in our garage. And I said, I really want them out in the yard this year. So hopefully we can get out there and get those up in trees. All
Yeah,
right.
I love all the bird feeders you guys have. You have so many birds that come.
Oh, we do.
What's the most common bird that comes to your bird feeders?
Oh man, it's hard to say because we get so many. We get a lot of woodpeckers. We do have a couple of pairs, mated pairs of cardinals that live in our
Mm.
yard. We have some finches and some sparrows and a few nuthatches we've seen. Some of them I have to look up because I don't even know.
Yeah.
But we love feeding the birds, and my parents did too. And one, your brother, Mark, and his wife gave us some stuff from a store called Wild
Wild birds
Birds
on. Yeah.
Unlimited. Yes, and there's a store not too far from us, and they deliver. So we've spent a lot of money in that store to feed our birds.
And a few squirrels.
Yes, don't get me started. Your dad's in a battle royal right now with one that we have black squirrels here. And we
Squirrels?
we have black squirrels and which is kind of unusual, but we have one in our yard that the body is black and the tail is brown, like a golden brown.
Oh,
I know, and that's the one who's been getting into our bird seed like crazy. And Dad wants to move the bird feeders. So we'll have to see. But I will continue to love my bird feeders. All right, so I have the birdhouse done. And now for our little bird. So I've got some dark flirty flamingo. And I'm going to just do some accenting with this and then blend in the yellow. Just to give our little guy or gal some color.
I love that you're mixing colors. I don't do that often enough.
I don't either. And I want to do more of it. So I'm just going over it all with the dark Daffodil Delight. Because these colors will lighten up as it dries. And then we'll just add a little, I think this is Calypso Coral. Oh, Cajun Craze. My apologies. For his beak and his feet. You have to have a really light touch. These are such small areas to color in. All right. So our birdhouse and our bird is done. And I did die cut them. And so here they are ready to go on our card.
I love that.
Isn't that sweet? All right. I think we're ready to do some assembly.
So you were talking about the bird feeders and stuff, and when we were first married, Jim was kind of into bird watching, and we had some bird feeders, and he had binoculars and a bird book and the whole thing. And one year for Christmas, his mother gave him a birdhouse, but it was so bizarre because it was a birdhouse in the shape of a bird.
Oh,
And I
oh,
just thought that was so weird. Like, what bird would want to build a house inside a giant bird? Like, we never did hang it
oh,
up. It
wow.
just seems so odd to me.
Did he hang it up though?
No, we never did. I
Oh, what
I I
happened to
remember
it?
that it was
Oh,
broken.
oh, oh,
There was something that was broken about it, and so I don't know if that was because we never hung it up and it broke in the garage or what, but eventually we gave it away in like one of those white elephant,
oh,
gift exchanges where you like look for something around the house that's just like weird and silly and um that was our white elephant gift, a,
oh,
a
that's too
bird
funny.
bird-shaped birdhouse. I just thought it was weird though, right? Like that would be like living in a house shaped like a human. Like I don't know, it just seemed weird.
Okay. All right. So now we have this on. So now we're going to add our fun elements.
I love the texture of that embossing folder.
So that's what it's going to look like. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I just feel like it needs to be popped for some fun. I better check my stash of dimensionals. This guy. So have you changed your mind about the die shop, Julie?
Oh, I I think so. I think so. I was trying not to buy everything. I was trying to pace myself, and so
Mhm.
That's why I just got the stamp set, but I
Uh-huh.
really feel like the die cutting all of the elements of the birdhouse, and there's like a cute little post too. Like,
There
yeah,
is.
I
I'll
feel
show
like
you
I
one on another card.
definitely need that.
Yeah, you definitely do. All right, we'll pop our little bird up here. You can put the bird up on the perch too. Do I want to do that? No, I'm going to put him down here. I debate with myself all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I
I'm
think,
always changing my mind or trying a different way.
yeah, just gonna put this guy here. All right, so we're gonna put this guy down here. And I, of course, have to add some bling to the card, right?
Of course.
Let me bring these out. So I'm just going to add one up here. And I think because this is the lighter wood, I'm going to add, I was adding small ones earlier, but I want to see what the big ones look like. And I kind of like the big ones.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, that's perfect. I love
Isn't
this
it sweet?
so much.
Yeah, this is a fun card. I made another one. Oh, here's no, this is all right. I made another one where I just die cut out elements. So I took a piece of the wood grain paper for the background, and the card base is basic black. And this is basic beige for the house. And I used Poppy Parade and some Shy Shamrock and Azure Afternoon.
Ooh.
And I die cut out the stand. Um, and then, yeah, just I didn't even color the bird except for the beak. And then put some of the Shy Shamrock elements on there because I really didn't think these really went with it.
Yeah, I like the shy shamrock there.
Oh, yeah.
I love those colors, like so bright and happy and cheerful.
Well, two different looks using those dyes.
Mm-hmm.
The inside is basically the same. Hello, friend, though, on this one. Um, so that's what I've done so far with the birdhouses. When we were at on stage, as I mentioned earlier, we had an opportunity to go to on stage after hours. So when we arrived, we picked up our bundles that we had pre-selected or pre-ordered, and we got these books that have card sketches in them and measurements for a bunch of different cards. So using mine, these are the cards that I made. So we have a Sending Love. And we have this one, Country Flowers, and my little bow is coming across. I'm gonna have to redo that. And then, so these sketches, I believe, are these in the catalog as well, Julie? Or are these different?
I
Do you?
think they're the same sketches that are also in the catalog, yeah.
Okay.
That was such a fun class at Unstage to be able to play with
Yeah.
some new product and make some cards. And
Oh,
they had three different bundles to choose from, and we all were using the same sketches, with card designed specifically for the bundles that we were using. So
yeah, it was. But we got a package of the embellishments. We got a package of the assorted cardstock. We got the basic twine. We got some of that. And it was perfect. And it was so much fun because Julie's husband Jim was there as well because this was Julie's $1 million trip, or she got to go and bring Jim to on stage, which was a lot of fun. So less than 1% get there. So keep trying, girls. We'll do it. But he did really well. Now he had some coaching from Julie, but he just got right in there. He just dug in. He did the cards. They were wonderful. So way to go, Jim. All right. So these were the projects that I did with the other part of that mega suite. So lots of fun. We had so much fun. And I think it's time to turn the camera around and I'll show you my card one more time. Here's one more look at my card. We'll get up close and personal. You can see the
Such a beautiful card. I love the way this turned out. I think you showed off all of the elements in the suite so nicely.
well, thank you, Julie. I hope you're recovering as people are.
Looking forward to a day of rest today and being back home with the kids and just chilling, doing some laundry, of course. And
Yeah.
getting ready for a busy week ahead. So excited about this new catalog, and I can't wait to keep sharing. We're just gonna keep working through and sharing different suites and bundles in the new catalog and
Yeah,
sharing our favorites, but we'd love to hear what you guys are really loving from the new catalog too. So make sure you leave a comment and let us know.
please do. I was just going to ask them to do the same thing, Julie. Let us know what you think of the new in colors, the new catalog. Lots of new and exciting and keeping things fresh. So I love it. Absolutely. Well, that's it for today. And until next Sunday, stamping with Susan and Julie. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye,
Bye,
Julie.
everybody. Bye, Mom.
Love
Love
you.
you.